dark. It's been dark. How am I supposed to know if this is the right way?
Is there another way? How long have we been looking?
I don't know. Let's check. Oh, no watch. And it's dark.
Sure, blame it on the watch. Just like, wait, who's this?
Welcome, children. It's about time you made it through here.
Here? Where's here? I just want to go home. Can you tell me where that is?
You are almost home. You just need to decide which home to go to.
Wait, what?
Yes, it is about time to determine where I finally get to go home.
And who are you, by the way?
Waiting for you to finally go home.
We are now going to determine how each of you got here and where you will go from here.
Go from here. What are you saying? I'm dead and this is heaven?
Heaven? No. Afterlife? Maybe, if you deserve it.
I can't be dead. My mom's depending on me.
Each of you will have a turn. Tell me how you got here.
I was sheared
I
off.
was run over by some drunken maniac.
I wasn't drunk.
Yes, you were. You ran over me while I was rescuing my mama's dog.
And then I was sheared off cleanly, taken right out.
It's okay. Each of you will have a turn. You. Tell me how you got here.
Well, my mom doesn't have much time left. Well, I guess she has a little more left than I did. But she's home and she's depending on me. She doesn't have that many comforts. One of her comforts is her cat, Mittens. She just loves Mittens. She likes to hold Mittens tight and stroke her warm fur. My mom doesn't remember much, but she loves that cat.
I love the feel of the sun on my face and the soft fur of my kitten Mittens.
This day, Mom was sitting on the porch enjoying a nice warm sunset. It was a warm day, and she loves to feel the rays on her skin. Well, she was sitting on our porch having her favorite drink. At least I think it's her favorite drink. It's a raspberry-infused iced tea with a cactus on the label.
I love my raspberry-infused iced tea. And look at that cute cactus on the table.
Does this story have a point?
I'm getting to it. The cat was spooked by a loud noise, probably from your car backfiring.
I'll tell you, I have a finely tuned automobile.
Had.
Either way, Mittens was spooked by this loud noise, and he leaped out of Mom's arms and ran toward the road. Well, I, being diligent and keeping a good eye on Mom, decided I'd have to chase after this dog, and just as I was catching up to the cat, as it was on the side of the road, I saw you driving down the road, not paying any attention, probably texting, and you hit me!
And then you came to me, and I was sheared off.
And then I think you went through the windshield. You landed in the yard, probably gave my mom a heart attack.
Hold it, hold it, hold it. I was not texting. My phone was away. That is not how it went.
And I'm pretty sure you went through the windshield.
I was sheared off.
How do you know anyways?
So, what is your story?
I was running a bit late. It was a special day. My friend was getting married. I was going to be the best man of honor or something. I was rehearsing my speech and toast for the wedding the following day, and I, just the same, was being diligent. I was observing the traffic situation. I was checking my mirrors, and I check my rearview mirror, and as I look down, a child jumps right in my way, so I swerve so I won't hit the child. And I guess you were there.
Was I holding mittens?
I don't know if you had gloves.
No, my mother's cat.
I barely had enough time to react to the child in my way. How am I supposed to know if you had mittens?
And then you hit me, and I sheared
Well, I went through the windshield, so I was told.
I sheared off.
But I got young, and now I'm trapped here.
Yes, but it's not good for some people to live too long. I was sheared off.
You keep claiming that you're blameless in this.
Yeah, you say you're blameless. I was sheared off. What's next? I am Groot.
What? So I jumped out in the road? Who do you think I am? The Whomping Tree from Harry Potter? Or maybe one of the trees from Mordor, looking to squash your orcus butt? No, I got it. I know. I saw you driving down the road, and you jump out in it, and I don't know. I decided to jump out in the road to just, add some excitement to my day.
Now that you mention it, I do recall there being something obscuring my vision.
And you are half dead. You don't even have a green leaf on you, and it's early in the summer.
All right. I may have a tiny bit of an infestation, but it is not like it's something that I can't recover from.
I recall the neighbors were calling a tree service, and they were going to have them come and chop you down and haul your stump away. And you were probably waving your branches and twigs right and left.
The wind was blowing. I do believe a storm was brewing. Or maybe I was struck by lightning. Zeus might have thrown a bolt at me. That is the only thing that would have me throw any of my branches on the ground. I treasured my branches.
My mother was watching the sunset. I don't think there was a cloud in the sky that evening.
It could have been heat lightning.
It would have been a nasty infestation of emerald ash borers.
Or it could have been a cat.
Mittens?
Yes, the cat did it.
So, that is to say,
It was dusk. The light was beginning to fade. And Mother was squeezing me a little too tight. She was also fixated on a cactus tea. So I slipped free, and I ran to the road, and I had to get the timing right on this. I meowed to Mother, meow, just to make sure that she heard and saw, and she called to you about my escape, and I had to pay attention on this part and get this just right. I darted into the road because I saw you coming and you weren't paying attention. So I darted into your path and you followed, and I swerved this way just to be near her. So when you swerved, you'd hit him.
Why me?
It was when I was trapped in your branches as a kitten and I was traumatized. I there were firemen that came and sirens, and I was pulled from the tree and given to that idiot's mother. I had been free before that.
Yeah, I remember that.
You should. Your dad did the handing over.
It's uncanny.
It's made up.
Are you so sure? You seem like you know something. Just tell us, please.
What would satisfy you to know that you did see the car coming and you got out of the way, but you tripped on a curb and fell on mittens and squashed it.
Oh.
And then you hit your head on a fire hydrant. To know that you did see him and you swerved, only to hit a child in a stroller and then the tree. To know that you really were low down. Did that make it better? Worse? Take some time to reflect.
Well, maybe I was a little preoccupied. I thought I was paying attention, too. It's just a special day.
I guess it was. It was our last.
Every day is special, was special. I miss my branches. You know, I was...
Sheared off.
I was going to say infected emerald ash borers. Ew. Nasty way to go.
Well, at least it wasn't your fault. I tripped. Not very heroic, but still beats choking on a chicken sandwich.
Or running a child over because you're avoiding someone else.
Do you think that was the truth?
Does it matter? It's not like any of us remember anyways.
I used to be afraid of dying, but now, since it's happened, well, I'm still afraid, but I'm filled with regret.
Regret for what? I've spent my entire existence in one place.
Well, that really wasn't your choice.
Yeah, but I could have bloomed more, created more shade, been better.
I am Groot.
Do you know how many kids have said that to me?
Look, I'm sorry. It's just that I'm lost here. I'm worried about my mom.
Well, it's not really your worry anymore.
At least you'll be here when she gets here.
Do you think everybody else passes through here?
How can that be? With a few billion people, that would mean there'd be one coming through here every few seconds.
Actually, I think it's more like 3 every second, assuming there's a 75-year lifespan.
What?
Well, I, being stationary, have a lot of time to contemplate things like how often people are born or die, or why the heck Oompa Loompas are so damn scary. It's because they're orange.
Well, why us three? And why here?
Because we're like linked together with how we got here.
So, what do we do with that?
Ask forgiveness?
Are you seeking forgiveness?
I'm still not really sure what I did. I just can't remember.
And what about before?
Before what?
Before we died, our lives, how we lived. I made a lot of mistakes.
So would we just take them back now?
No. We own them.
But I liked the way that I was.
Want more time to become who I think I'm supposed to be.
You're not who you think you're supposed to be.
But me with just more
Or what?
time.
I'm not saying that I was everything that I wanted to be, or that I did everything that I wanted to do, but I was always me.
I hear footsteps.
It's time to be ourselves.